Afghanistan, Blair calls U.S. withdrawal imbecilic. Former UK PM Tony Blair has described the U.S. decision to withdraw troops from Afghanistan as imbecilic in his first public statement since the fall of Kabul to the Taliban last Sunday. "The abandonment of Afghanistan and its people was tragic, dangerous, unnecessary," he said on his website. Mr. Blair led the UK when it invaded the country alongside the US in 2001, following the 11 September attacks. He said the exit of Allied troops would have jihadist groups cheering. Mr. Blair also said that Britain has a moral obligation to stay in Afghanistan until all those who need to be are evacuated. The former Labour leader said, "We must evacuate and give sanctuary to those to whom we have responsibility, those Afghans who helped us and stood by us and have a right to demand we stand by them." He added this should not be done grudgingly, but out of a deep sense of humanity and responsibility. Mr. Blair said the decision to withdraw from Afghanistan had been driven by politics, describing it as in obedience to an imbecilic political slogan about ending the forever wars, a phrase used by U.S. President Joe Biden during his election campaign. The U.S. has a planned deadline of 31 August for withdrawal, but President Biden has said troops may stay past this date to help with evacuations. Mr. Blair admitted mistakes had been made over Afghanistan, but the reaction to our mistakes have been unfortunately further mistakes. He said while imperfect, the real gains over the past 20 years were now likely to be lost. The withdrawal would have every jihadist group around the world cheering, he said. Russia, China, and Iran will take advantage, he added. Anyone given commitments by Western leaders will understandably regard them as unstable currency. President Biden has vowed that any American who wants to come home, we will get you home, but has described the evacuation as one of the most difficult airlifts in history.